Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Welcome to Magic.
Why is that on screen?
I don't know. Why is that on screen? Because somebody played it last week. That's a deck now.
What?
Yeah, that's a deck. That elephant is just a deck.
Oh, is that the Cascade Elephant or whatever you were talking
Yeah,
about?
the
Okay.
Discover elephant.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was like that. Beans.
Was it?
Elephant beans. That was the beans elephant deck.
I hesitate to ask. Was it good?
Was it good? I think it won. Right?
Won the whole thing?
Elephant beans did in fact win last week.
Yeah,
right?
it's just a pile of the same fucking cards.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a different deck. You
Love
know?
the energy.
John's very high on.
Love the energy you
Magic
brought into the
together.
room there,
I
John.
am I'm always high as fuck on Magic. I love this game.
Oh,
But I will absolutely shit on elements that need shadow.
I smoked magic, but I didn't inhale.
But no, I mean, like, it was just the same deck plus one more card. Like, that's all that deck was. Was they took a 5-mana Planeswalker, stuffed it in there, and like, hey, but it's still beans and elementals. It's the exact same fucking deck. It wasn't anything special.
John, take your medicine.
Like to welcome
right now.
everyone to a special Fucksgiving episode.
Fucksgiving. Giving all the fucks.
We give all the fucks on this Friday after Thanksgiving.
Yo,
We do.
potluck happening
We do, yeah. You want some free food? We got it at Take Action.
for
Come
the
in here,
next
hang out.
3
Slow
hours
down.
at least.
Yeah.
And it's
Wow.
not jerk chicken this time.
It is not jerk chicken. It's quite
Very
a,
nice
quite a
chicken.
spread. Right. All right. Got Carmel Salinas back.
Did you say that the banana cream pie had alcohol?
I did not say that. I said that it had like an exhale flavor of it, but I did not make banana cream pie. So no.
I like banana cream pie.
And I like alcohol. Two great tastes that taste great together.
Yeah.
I mean, alcohol's fantastic.
I like Bananas Foster. If you've ever had that, holy shit.
I have not. I think you've talked about it before. I remember having a conversation.
I took my wife out to this fancy restaurant for our anniversary one year, and we had Bananas Foster as a dessert, and they do it like tableside, where it's like,
So the one where they light it?
yeah, they they like light the booze, and like so they make this caramel in front of you that they like drizzle over the fried banana, and this caramel sauce, it tasted like liquid Werther's Originals. It's like, yeah, it was just like a caramel sauce that tasted like a fucking like smoothie version of Werther's
Right.
Originals, and fuck, that's good.
Old people know what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, Werther's Originals.
Dude, if your grandma had Werther's Originals, you spent a lot of time at your grandma's house.
It's the only candy I keep in my booth.
Is Werther's?
Yeah.
You have Werther's in your booth?
Yeah, that's the
Dude,
only
I've got
candy I
tattooed
keep.
so many times. I didn't know.
No, I have all the Werther's in the booth.
I was
And
here
it's
with an
funny
empty
'cause
mouth thinking I had to talk to you.
everyone like calls it like old person candy, but they're so fucking excited to see
No,
it. They're
my
like,
grandpa
oh my
had
God,
just
this is such old person's candy. Nom, 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 nom.
My grandpa had the Brock's butterscotch candies.
Yeah.
That's old person candy.
Yeah. Right.
Like this old guy didn't even know which. He got the wrong butterscotch.
Yeah. Now whenever my older son comes in to the shop ever, like he just fucking sneaks up in the booth and just takes fucking handfuls of it. I find it all over the shop.
I had Thanksgiving with my mother yesterday, and she had a butterscotch pie ready for me. I've never had butterscotch pie before. Fuck, butterscotch pie is good.
Oh yeah. All right, we got a fetch and a breeding pool into a
Oh,
suspended
okay.
rhinos.
A thing that happens 4 turns from now.
You know, like you kind of
When the game is
whenever that
probably-
happens to you, you feel like kind of like, oh okay, like they're not really like I feel safe enough. But then as it goes and gets closer, like fuck, I have to deal with that.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
It
really?
depends on who you are. Like I feel like if you're on the rhino side, you're just saying, don't play Hallowed Fountain, don't play Hallowed
Yeah.
Fountain, don't play Hallowed
For
Fountain.
sure. Yeah. No little tough. No little tough. We can't have this.
I can say, as the control player, when they have done that on turn 1, I have never thought, well, I won't have to deal with that. It's like, okay, I'm going to have to deal with that in 4
Yeah.
turns because I'm not winning
Yeah.
for another
Yeah, you either have to draw a Tef or you're gonna have to fucking deal
I did
with
a
it.
league of white blue control on Moto one time, and my opponent suspended one of those on turn 1, suspended 2 on turn 2, and then I went turn 3 little Tef, and he sent me a message that, like, was a bunch of like ampersands.
Yeah, because it got
and then he was just like, he's like, I don't know why I even try to play this deck. He's like, I'm never doing it again. It's like, so yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Is suspend is a missable trigger, right? Like, fair enough. It's Friday Night Magic, whatever. But he definitely forgot to remove a counter from the suspend card until after he
You
drew.
put it off for another turn. Yeah, I imagine you can.
There's a skewer.
Well, I mean, if Carmel had gone, no, you missed that trigger.
Yeah, then you have to wait an extra turn.
Okay.
I guess that's fair.
Oh, we're gonna force on the skewer.
How do we feel about this? 2 cards for 1 against burn. Is that good?
Well, skewer would get what?
Every piece of damage,
2
I guess,
cards.
is good.
Yeah,
And the creatures aren't worth shit if you get these rhinos in play.
Yeah, I think it's fair enough. I don't have a problem with that.
What does this matchup usually look
It
like?
feels not great, but at the same time, like
You're on
you
the
fuck
play,
up Burn's
I
tempo.
think that like on the play, I prefer if I could 1-for-1 that force negation by actually like tapping 3 lands. Maybe. I don't know shit.
I think it's fine. Like maybe it was a little aggressive.
It's just the
but-
most embarrassing thing in the world to just lose to
Do
turn
we
1
have free
Goblin
beer,
Guy.
Ron?
It does feel pretty bad.
Not enough, but if you want to come in and hang out and like pick
Um,
up beer, I'll pay you for.
We have free whiskey until while supplies last.
Right.
If you're into straight bourbon whiskey, aged 6 years, while supplies last.
Which I'll dwindle that supply a little bit.
Yep.
Dwindle. All right. Yeah, I don't hate the. I don't know. I feel like maybe the pitch of that force could have. He probably could have saved it if he was willing to do that. Like
I mean,
feel like-
because the fire half kills the goblin guide. So
Yeah.
what did he actually like? How much damage did he
Right.
actually save by pitching? Okay, well now he gets. Now it seems legit because he gets 2 4/4s. And Carmel's now in the spot where he actually needs to do
Yeah, now you're actually.
needs to do, like,
playing
12.
burn.
12 spots of burn now.
Yeah.
That's hard. Let's see if he has it.
He's got 4 cards in hand, I think, right now.
You know, if it's a couple spikes and a couple bolts, then I guess he's in
Oh.
good shape.
I think Carmel has not seen the Rhino token.
He's jealous.
One of my favorite tokens. Oh, I'm gonna see Searing Blaze there. Finish that off. Why not? You know, get one of those fuckers out of here.
Looks like a lot of lands to me, John.
In Carmel's hand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It looked like a
That's unfortunate.
skull
That's not
crack
gonna
and
get
a
him
couple
there.
lands. Although I think one of the lands in his hand is another one of these Horizon lands, which he has one in play. So he's got a couple redraws.
Yeah. I wonder if he's playing the Molten Vortex main.
The problem he's got is there's another Rhino thing coming off here in the next turn. His clock is getting smaller.
If he is playing the Molten Vortex, then he can start getting Dome and John for 5 for each of his Cascade triggers. I actually like that Burn shifted to that. Like it makes so much sense. When I first heard about them cutting Eidolon, it's like, oh, that seems so wrong. But then like them replacing it with that, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Everyone is playing free shit.
Yeah,
So
other
then you
than
get in-
Bean, there's
Yeah.
never any 2 mana or less things anymore. Or 3 mana or less for Eidolon. 3 mana or less. Vortex.
All right.
Gotta sniff out another.
I do love the
Violent
Discover
Outburst.
thing that you can put the thing in your hand if you don't want to cast
No,
it for
it's
free.
that's really nice. I was
that's
I was
a nice
playing
payoff.
I was playing Tyler earlier, and he's playing a version of Beans. Instead of using Charlotte to Cascade, he's using that uncommon from the new set. That's like
The 4-drop red thing.
no. It's a 2-drop thing. It's like Tibalt's Trickery. Like you exile a thing, or it shuffles in, and then they discover equal to its CMC, and like. It didn't really. It felt pretty bad because he's like, I got a Bowmaster. Like, oh, discover the Bowmaster. Like, well, I mean, if that were Cascade, that would feel terrible because it would be like in the deck I have now. It'd be like a removal spell or a counter spell. And it's like, well, since I get to put it in my hand, like, okay,
Okay with this, yeah.
all right, I'll take that. I got value off this. Then you're gonna put a card in my hand?
I'll take
Sweet.
it.
I will absolutely take that. All right, we got rhinos. This looks not good for Carmel. Although John's at 4? Oof. You could just die.
Yeah, I don't think that Carmel has the nuts in hand.
But it's only a top deck away.
He's got 3
He's got
of
a
it,
skewer.
and he gets to draw a card and
He gets to draw 2 cards.
He gets one in the
this
turn
cycle.
So
yeah.
he's got like 3 draws. To
Unless
draw
John's
one
got
of
counter
a
magic, I
million
think
things.
he's dead. There's a so the skull crack. There's a skewer. I see
He's
fire
gonna be
ice.
mana efficient. Just do this and take him down to 1.
Yep. On tap. John's dead.
You just go for it, right?
John's dead.
1 and 1.
Right. Oh, does he have something? I didn't think he had anything. Try to draw into a force with a ice, I guess. Where's he tapping?
I mean, I would be tapping one of the lands.
Yeah, which he's going to tap for a mana in response. No, that's the worst thing he could have drawn.
I feel like that was a terrible play. The better play is to sack it in response so he doesn't get to draw a card.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, it worked out anyway.
Carmel, you're a little rusty, my dude.
Worked out anywho. Burn got there. See a chalice right on top there. You know he's bringing that in on 0.
I think what we're seeing is a turf war.
Turf war.
There's a lot of pointing and finger wagging.
No hand signs yet.
How
so
excited
we're
would you guys
safe
be if
enough.
you saw people just start swinging out there? Like if it was like point, and then just a fist.
I turn my mic upside down.
Yeah. We would need another camera to capture it. We need like a fucking
Do you not have a
mode
fight
camera.
cam out there?
We don't have a fight cam.
Yeah, okay.
Now I want to have a fight cam just in case.
Amateur operation, you guys.
Just in case.
What happened to your life total pad? Your
I just need to buy a new iPad. You know.
Cyber Monday, Black Friday.
I know. I need to. I might actually do that because there's some other stuff I need to do.
Cyber
in here.
Monday is a thing.
It's been did a lot with the streaming, and then it's been settled, and we were okay with it. So I started working on other things in the shop, and now those other things are done. So now it's going to swing back around to upgrading this again. So every time I'm like, man, I need to just like have a year where I don't upgrade things in my business. And then it's like that never stops.
Mm-hmm.
Never stops. But it's okay. It's gonna be good.
John, don't you think sometimes you need to take some time to work on upgrading yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, yes, I think that all the time. Is literally an impossibility. It literally can't happen. Yes. Thank you, Chris, for dialing in that shame that I carry every day.
I'm unupgradable at this point.
I thought I noticed that from John.
All right. I'm curious what John did over there.
They're not letting us see.
Is this a pretty 50-50 matchup? It feels like a pretty 50-50 matchup.
I would kind of put it there. Like, I mean, Burn is probably like if you're playing a Cascade deck, you probably don't feel great playing against Burn.
I think that Burn is favored slightly.
Because you
like they basically only have like 3 turns of their creatures working, but that's all you really need, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Fire
Exactly.
Ice for the creatures. They've got subtleties. They've got
Yeah.
force negations.
Man, there's so many piles right now. What is?
I definitely
so many piles.
there are definitely concerns where you could not get there with the Burn deck, but
Yeah, for sure. They could stonewall you, but still, like it's definitely a degree intimidating for the Cascade player because you're not doing shit until turn 3, where they're only doing things, you know. So
This is true. That'd be a good like American history magic set. Stonewall Jackson.
you're right.
Just like, oh, I'd buy that set.
You know what?
What?
Fucking, we're getting the Wild West set, so there could be a lot of Americana. in
Not
this
the
set.
Americana I want to see, John.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
I don't want to see a Planeswalker fucking slinging a Magic 6 shooter.
Well, we're not going to see that because we're going to see one
I think
Planeswalker.
we're going to see weapons. I think we're going to see guns as like an equipment type.
So I think that we should by now because we should. We just should. And if you look back at Magic history, like the Portal sets, there were Night Stalkers in the Portal sets. Night Stalkers all carried guns, most of them. So like they've already, and the knightly dudes in the Portal sets had muskets too.
And
I think what I want is gunslingers as a creature type.
Yeah.
Creature type gunslinger? Oh.
So you'd have like human gunslingers and
Yeah.
like fucking.
Well,
whatever.
it could be the same as so. That's the thing they did with
And
to
then
make
like
vehicles
all the
better.
gunslingers get some kind of a buff
Yeah.
if they're equipped with a
Like,
weapon.
yeah.
And if you get
Yeah.
5 out, you get full gang.
Yeah.
And so you get like a full gang token.
Yeah,
Oh.
it definitely needs to be gun. I think needs to be an archetype or a subtype of equipment. But I like the gunslinger idea. It tracks.
Then
'Cause
you've
they
got-
did-
Then you could have like ATF search, sees all guns in play and gain control. Like, oh, this is great. Like,
So-
it's writing itself.
They
Come on,
they
this is-
supported vehicles with the pilot creature type, and I actually think that made sense if they're going to do it. And I think vehicles make enough sense.
There are more boring Magic cards on screen now. Is that a Shieldred from the sideboard?
That is
Where?
On the left side of John's
yeah.
hand.
There's a shield
He's
ring.
got black in his deck.
He does. He was doing this before.
Okay.
So if he just leans into
So
that,
it's not white rhinos.
if he makes that happen, that's pretty fucking hard for
That-
Carmel
that-
to beat.
that
That's-
was pretty
if he sticks that card, I think Carmel loses. Pretty
Yeah,
much.
you just run a goblin guide into it, and then you bolt it. It's fine.
In fairness, though, losing 5 damage from the burn deck makes it hard to.
Well,
makes it hard to
yeah,
win.
for sure.
I feel like he's never going to cast that card. Gonna splash a
I
double
don't-
black card.
I don't know what lands he
I'd
has.
splash
but
crazier cards.
It's easy enough. The mana's not hard. It's just if he has the mana in hand right now. I see a fucking Otawara, so that makes me think that he might not have the mana that he needs. The deck does if he leans into it.
Otawara doesn't seem the best against burn.
No, Otawara is not good against burn. I want to see if he actually has. Oh, I was trying to see his lands.
Oh.
Okay, so this looks really bad now.
A 2-land hand?
He's got a force negation. Oh wait, no, that's not a force
Oh,
negation.
God.
That's the other thing.
He's got a Beseiju and not a Vara, I think.
Is that a Flame of Anor?
Oof, this is not good. He is not
It's a
casting
Flame of
Shieldred
Anor.
in time. If he could lean into Shieldred, that will win him the match.
So this hand's already kind of like a mulligan.
I think so.
No,
No, there's a
he
fetch, there's a
has a
fetch.
black fetch.
I see a fetch. Okay.
What's the 3-drop spells like the wizard one?
the
right?
wizard one? Yeah,
Is
5
it
damage to anything
Flame of
or
Anor?
draw 2 cards.
Yeah.
Or if you have
So
the wizard do
basically, in
both.
this match, it's going to be kill something for 3 mana, which seems bad.
That does seem.
Well, he also can destroy the Chalice on 0.
Sure,
Which is what it's probably for.
sure.
That's what they bring it in for.
Ugh.
Counterspell on the top. Got a mystical dispute. If he,
He'll be sure to play around that.
Yeah, 3 mana counterspell.
Let's go ahead and fetch that. Make sure you get a black source. Because like it will be really hard for Carmel to deal with that Shieldred if
He
can
does
do
get to
that.
shuffle it away, so that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will shuffle away this thing that shouldn't be here.
That's
Impossible to tell. No one on Earth could tell you what that land produces, John. Might be Raffine's Tower. Might not be.
No,
It's one of them.
It's one of them. It's not the Proving Ground because I have that. It's not the Jund one. I know that one because I played it.
is it the Jeskai one?
I don't think so.
No, it's the other.
He's searching for not black. That seems like
Is it the Abzan one?
terrible.
I think it might be Grixis.
It might be Grixis. Yeah. I can.
We out of lands
Which means
now?
he has 4 colors now. He didn't want to draw another card first?
Just gonna go. He had a Dead and Gone. I would have spent.
Well, like, why would you not let that thing come at you one more
Yeah.
time? Like, you don't need to do this at sorcery
He
speed.
doesn't want things coming.
You can draw
for him.
another land for free.
Yeah, that's very. I'm not sure what he's playing around.
I love Goblin Guide coming at me.
What is he playing? He has to be playing around something. He did it. For,
No,
there has to be a reason.
I think he just got jumpy.
Huh.
A little jumpy. Well,
I-
Carmel's hand
I don't
is
think there's any
pretty
excuse. I
good
think
for
that was just a
burn
bad
hand.
play.
Actually, I bet what it was. Dead Gone is sorcery speed, right?
No, it's an instant.
Okay, then I have no excuse.
Yeah. Okay, he's got another
There's no
fetch.
excuse for it.
No,
Right.
it's not in any way allowable.
Okay. Now he's in this
really-
weird spot where he like needs a shock to actually be able to be mana efficient here.
Well, the thing
I
is,
think you want to be mana efficient, right? Ooh.
I don't like that. I would have rather fetched tapped there because he needs to get this Shieldred down.
Oh wait,
Well,
he's
he's
already
gonna
mana
vo-
efficient
yeah,
because he
he-
can already cast a Cascade spell, right? He's got a
Yeah.
he's got a red and a, okay.
He's going to Violent Outburst, and then he can fetch Shock for Shieldred next turn if he has to.
Oh, he's gonna have to.
Rhinos to the rescue.
I mean, but Carmel's hand just doesn't give a shit about creatures at this point, so he's got a Swift Spear.
What's
but
that? Is that a Swift Spear up
It's
top
a
there?
goofy, yeah, it's a cartoony Swift Spear. But he's got 9. He got 2 bolts. This Rift Bolt coming off of suspend, so that's 9 already. It's gonna put John to
Right on time, Dustin.
8.
I'm nothing if not efficient. I'm nothing.
Is there an
Bolted in.
instant speed thing that Carmel could be? Why is John playing all of his instants at sorcery speed?
I don't know. It just feels like it, you know.
Okay. I'm assuming I'm
That's
missing
how he rolls.
yeah, I guess. I assume I'm missing something. There must be. Is he playing Hallowed Moonlight? I don't know. That wouldn't explain why he played the other one, Sorcery Speed. I just don't know.
There's a redraw. No, yeah, there's a redraw for Carmel if he so chooses. We're gonna see.
You got like
Skewer for 1. He's holding on to this bolt.
and is it a helix or
It's a Swift Spear.
S-
No, it might be a Helix.
yeah, that-
It
It's
is a
not
Helix. It
it's
is
not a
a
Helix art. I
No.
recognize.
No, it's a fucking Boros Charm. That's what it is.
okay, so
It's
he's
a
got
fucking
7.
Boros Charm.
So if he cracks his fetch, it's over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If he plays Shieldred, it's over. But I think you should know that, right? Like, if you fetch Shock for Shieldred, you know you're dead.
Yep, Boros Charm. Oh, we got a counterspell.
Force and
That
negation.
makes a huge fucking
Yeah, I
difference.
don't like One, I think I prefer bolting there. Like, you want to save the 1 extra point.
Okay, well, I think Carmel just lost. It was so close. And I think he's not coming out of this now. He just doesn't have the burn. John gets to fetch, enter tap, fetch for land, tap, jam Shieldred.
But Shieldred doesn't gain him life until he draws a card.
No, but he's safe enough.
And Carmel has multiple redraws. Mind you,
Ugh.
Yeah, he's
probably dead.
safe.
He's got hope in one hand, shit in the other.
Yeah, John's good here.
I must have the answer as to why we're playing things at sorcery speed. I must know.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and call it.
Yeah,
This
Carmel
this has never gone wrong before, ever.
Mhm.
We're gonna say that these last couple plays are only a formality.
So Carmel has to draw Boros Charm to win.
I guess that's fair. I didn't consider that.
Carmel cannot draw Boris Charm to win if he plays the Shieldred, because he's going to attack him down to 2, and then he'll die when he draws a card.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that's true.
And he
So
did-
I'm assuming if John didn't attack.
So we are assuming that it was a Grixis
Yeah.
land that he got the first go around.
Yeah. All right.
Making him nervous.
Yep. Jam this big dumbass card. Attack first. Not bad. All right.
And never a doubt.
Now he's dead.
Oh, wait, if it's Boros Charm,
Oh, can you do it trigger on
if
the
it's
stack?
Boros Charm, he can do it with trigger on the stack.
No.
Yeah,
no, it was a
that actually
chalice.
is hilarious. If he would have drawn
Yeah.
Boros Charm, he actually wins there.
Oh, shit. All right.
I didn't even consider that. Is there a beer down there?
Yes.
I'm gonna slow this down a little bit.
Yeah.
This whiskey.
We got a zombie dust, zombie ice.
There's food out there if you want. Food.
Zombie dust.
Zombie dust. All right. Well, at least we've been witnessing some good old-fashioned magic. Some good back and forth here.
That fridge makes shit foam, dude.
I know,
swear.
it's weird. My fucking 50-year-old fridge that I've got.
I'm too deep.
Oh.
You're only too deep? Time do you start?
10 minutes ago.
You drinking Hop Slam? If the two are Hop Slam, I
That
concur.
tracks.
Yeah.
Even zombie ice could get you there, man. That shit's
Yeah.
like pretty potent.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, if you're too deep on something that's 9 or over, that definitely tracks, and you should probably stay home. Bolt, exquisite firecraft.
Hey, we're already going, John. Are we doing a 10 o'clock event? Is that a thing? Or 11 o'clock event?
11 o'clock. Ooh, Brewing, Ohio. Fresh squished. That's a new one.
Mr. Matt, are you at the one we discussed? Are you at Hoppin' Frog?
All right.
If not, you have some splaining to do.
I'd like to get a hop.
What's the hand cam on Parker?
Hand came on Parker. Got it. Well, I almost had it until Dustin.
Oh, fuck off. Stop fucking around. He's got a rhino card and some other stuff that
Dead Gone.
doesn't actually do anything. And
Okay, Carmel's got like the hand. We're probably gonna see a force negation pitch.
you gotta hate starting like this if you're a Parker.
Yeah.
Right, it reminds me of that classic line. This card is just never resolved.
I've never seen it cast.
Yeah. Looked at it, Ancestral Vision versus Murray. He's just like, this card is just never resolved ever.
This is a bit more aggressive from Carmel than last game.
Yeah, this is the hand for burn.
Oh. Take
This
7.
is getting force negation, whatever it is.
It's probably a bolt. And it probably ought to get force negation. No, he's just gonna.
Really?
he's not
Oh,
gonna-
because he doesn't want it forced.
No, it's okay. Yeah, I don't.
He
I
saw
don't
his
hate
opponent
holding
going
off.
for the force immediately. He saw the when he put his hand on the land. He's like, I saw a reaction I didn't like. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
pass.
Yeah, I actually dig that.
Can't force on his own turn. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that was total. It was totally that. He read
Yeah.
signals.
Yeah.
It's like, I put my hand on this land. I saw you immediately going for 2 cards in your hand. I know what you got.
Well, we couldn't hear it, but John actually screamed when he touched the land.
And he's like, ah!
Carmel read the signal.
Woo! There was a little bit of a giveaway.
All right, we got a firecraft, 2 firecrafts that can be countered. Does Carmel have the 3rd land? Does not look like he's got a Boros Charm. So just attack, and then do the same thing you did before. Go ahead and Boros Charm on John's turn.
I don't think you can. I think if you thought it was the best play last turn, it's probably still the best play this turn.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, let's hope to see that here. That's what I want to see. 1 and 2. Yep, no card draw there.
John's hand did seem a little land light. Mind you, he only has to hit 3 to get to rhinos.
All right, so he's Carmel's not in bad shape here. Pass Boros Charm on John's turn. That's what he should do.
Then fairly easily win the game.
Yeah. If he top decks a land, then he's got the firecrafts that can't be countered anyway.
I don't want to be on Parker's
Oh.
side. Ooh, okay. This draws the force. I kind of dig this.
Yeah, no, I dig that for sure. Yeah, because you do have to answer that thing for sure. All right. Yeah, I really like. where
Wait a
this is
minute.
going
I
for
actually don't
Carmel.
love it because if you're gonna do it, I think you should have done a pre-combat.
Get an extra point in.
Yeah.
Yeah, still got the trigger. Yeah, yeah. I guess he's just trying to bait other shit out. Maybe a removal spell.
Yeah, they don't have that.
They have Dead Gone. I mean, Dead Gone is a real.
You would have had to fish for
Well,
it.
I think
you
he
could do your shit and respond.
Well, yeah, I know, but he was probably trying to make him do
But
that.
if you have the read of force negation, couldn't you just choose to play all your shit on John's turn and just go, cool, that's a dead card. You'll never counter anything unless you want to play paper.
Well, but
on
he
board.
had that enchantment, so he had to have.
Oh,
that.
it's
yeah.
an enchantment.
And that enchantment is
Yeah, but he
damning
did
as shit.
Post-combat, which he should have just done a pre-combat.
Absolutely.
If you were feeling force negation, then,
Yeah.
then all of a sudden your opponent's at 7 instead of 8.
Yeah,
Yep.
Which could make a huge difference, honestly.
I think he was just reading.
The
Just
difference
trying to
between
draw
7
more
and 8
cards.
against burn is
Big deal.
a lot.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Every point matters until they don't. Fuck.
We got a heavy roller over there.
Something like breaking in or something. Like in my office or some shit.
Sounded like somebody was spinning the toilet paper roll extra hard.
I wonder if it was to do with the tables that are on the other side of this wall. And cables. Attack for 3. If he lets it happen, you firecraft.
See, I feel like he should have. I don't know.
Or you just firecraft.
I feel like he should have Boros Charmed. That's what he was trying to bait out the turn before. But I feel like he should have Boros Charmed on John's turn instead of sticking. Since he. So, yeah, I agree with you, Dustin. If he was going the Molten Vortex plan, he should have done it before combat. Since he did it, I think the plan would have been to Boros Charm on his turn last turn. I mean, John's a ways away from winning this game, combat damage-wise. So.
John's not winning.
Now all of a
this
sudden
game.
Yeah,
his
John's
game
not
is-
winning. yeah,
That's-
now
that's
it's just
not
John's
happening.
not
Yeah,
winning.
we're looking at the life totals. And that seems hard to track. John knows he's not winning this game. I like that he panders, though, to the people.
To the people.
What, to the people who love to see rhinos?
Dude, it's the only good cascade. Well, it's the only fair cascade deck.
Fair enough.
Conceptually good cascade
What
deck.
about the ones that are terrible? Like the one that Matt always tries to play where you just, like, cascade
Oh.
into some big dummy that murks you. Like,
Oh,
Or are you talking about...
that
Calibrated Blast?
Yeah.
no,
that's
that
perfectly
thing's...
fair 'cause
yeah,
it's bad.
That thing can fuck off.
If it's bad, it's fair.
Well, yeah, but...
So you mean
Rhinos are the
unfair deck.
fair good deck in Cascade. So I like Rhinos. I like Rhinos being around. Because it's just dudes. You're winning with dudes. You're winning with a fair thing. Like,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't have a problem with the rhinos.
Yeah.
Part of the rhinos deck.
no, I think it's the most conceptually sound with fairness in mind of the Cascade decks.
Restore
Other than that
balance.
shitty-
Put some respect on my name. Okay.
That's what I thought he was talking about, but then I forgot you played that shitty deck. Restore Balance, I like. It's not good anymore, but I like it. It's better than the
Oh,
shitty deck.
are you going to Hoppin' Frog? Because I want you to bring me a bomber back of just original Boris the Crusher. It shouldn't be that expensive. I got you back, and I'll drink it with you. It's the best deal you'll ever get.
Same deal, but I get to drink it alone.
See, my deal
he's gonna
already
get
wins.
rhinos, and he's gonna die to
Cool,
exquisite
cool.
firecraft.
Message you.
I actually,
All right,
like,
I'm gonna
I
message
did-
you the same
Yeah,
thing I
no.
just said.
So I don't know how many people play Exquisite Firecraft. Carmel always plays Exquisite Firecraft. I like Exquisite Firecraft.
Oh yeah, quite a bit.
Because it happens. You're not stopping this from happening, and this is the good example of why why that matters. Because like, he's dead, John's dead.
I hope John tries to force it.
There's nothing that he can do to stop it. We totally failed on the clock, also, but it's okay.
Well, you saw it was burn. You knew.
You know, it's fine. All right, and Firecraft, you die.
Wait,
He's
attack with a swift spear first and just make him think. Like, wow, what does he love?
No, let's just get this done. All right. Boom. Carmel gets there. Firecraft seals the deal. Can't be countered.
Nobody else plays it, to be fair.
They used to play it, I remember.
Calibrated Blast?
No, I have Firecraft. I've seen Calibrated Blast. Spike has played it.
Matt
No,
Wise is
I don't
like,
think it's your deck, Matt. That's not my assessment.
I think my league deck is your deck. That's what I
Alright.
think.
Oh shit, Carmel's still on the Vortex and Sideboard plan. Not Vortex and main.
3 Exquisite Firecraft? No, they used to play
I do think Vortex actually makes sense in main for burn nowadays.
What does it even do?
It's 1 damage every upkeep, but if
Is
something
it over? Are we done?
Yeah, Carmel got it. If someone casts a spell with no mana, it does 5 to them.
Ooh. Yeah, that's real good.
That's in the meta right now. That seems to make a lot of sense. Makes your pants hard? That's weird.
He played me with it, and he's like, ooh, I just creamed a little bit.
I mean, your pants aren't the things getting hard. So like, if
my
something makes your
my
pants
lead
hard,
deck
that's magical
is the
shit.
robot deck. John, you would be proud. It's the ultimate trinket deck.
No, I mean that's what the set's set up for. It pisses me off. I have to miss this one.
Do it.
This was my thing. All right,
All
stay
right,
tuned,
we're back.
guys.
Yeah. Yeah.